So hey, it's Tyler again. This is my second video post since creating my transitioning blog. A lot has come from my last one. First off, my summer job has been going pretty smoothly now. I had to originally meet with all my employees and head bosses to basically come out to them and just lay things out on the table to avoid any confusion and also just to ensure that they didn't make any comments or rude remarks or bring up things in the workplace, because I work with kids from age 6 to 12 at a summer camp. So there is like the whole confidentiality and all that stuff. My bosses were super awesome about everything. They gave me the days off I need for doctor's appointments and made sure that everything was just run smoothly, since I have cut my hair since last time I worked there last summer, and it's obviously like really short. So they were worried about parents and campers' reactions, but I've had no issues really with parents at all. I am the one who is very outgoing, so I usually am the one who greets the parents when they come in to pick up their kids, and I talk to them about how their kids' day was. So they still talk to me. They don't look at me weird or anything, so there's no issues with that. Um, But with the younger kids, they don't even notice that I'm actually female, which I actually love because it's awesome to pass, and especially from little kids. But I have to explain them for work purposes that I am a female and blah 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 blah, and it bothers me because I wish I could just tell them and not feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, they are little kids, so I kind of understand, because I don't have the right to really explain that the whole GLGBTQ community to them, because it's their parents' kind of thing to do. But I do get comments from the older kids who will say, "Why is your hair so short? You're not a girl, you're a guy," which that gets to me more because they're understanding what they're saying, where the little kids are just kind of like questioning things. Um, I wish I could just use my chosen name there and present myself male with pronouns. But since I already have known the kids for 2 years, work thought it would be too hard for the kids and it would bring up too much confusion and everything. Which, like, I understand. I'm just happy that I have a job while starting the transition, because I know that a lot of trans people end up losing their jobs because they have dickhead bosses who just fire them because of it. So I'm just trying to like work with them as much as I can, and just after this summer I'm not working for them at all. I usually work for them for an after school, um, but I'm not doing that, so I'm not too worried because it's almost over. Um, what else? Oh, the other thing that's got me super stressed out is my family dealing with all this. Um, Now my mother and my two sisters, who are younger than me, know about my transitioning, where before it was just my older brother. My sisters are okay with it for the most part. One's 14, one's 16. So the 16-year-old was unbelievably awesome about it. She wasn't freaked out after the talk and was like, "I see you much happier now, like more yourself. So I'm obviously here for you," which was like an awesome reaction. I wasn't really expecting it because they are younger, so I didn't know how they would deal with it. Um, my 14-year-old sister ended up finding out secondhand. I didn't get to tell her as soon as I wanted to, because um, she's out with her friends a lot during the summer, and she was with friends over, so I never really had the chance. Um, she's like gonna be going into high school, so she's in that preteen crabby stage. So we don't talk really a lot anyways, so we don't really get along. But she's been okay. She hasn't ignored me or yelled or kind of shut out like she usually does when she gets angry. I guess she told my sister that she wished that I had just told her. So I felt really bad. My sister talked to her and just kind of explained how I didn't really get the chance, so I guess she's okay. I'm hopefully going to be talking to her soon about everything. On the other hand, my mother is being an ass. She's someone who I never really talk about anything personal with. Because in the past we just end up yelling at each other whenever we talk because she doesn't like the witty responses I come up with, or she often doesn't make any sense because she makes up excuses and I'll call her out on it and just gets her more angry. So she's pretty much ignored the fact that I'm transitioning. Yep, except when she decides she wants to talk about it. She starts by making rude comments, then stops abruptly and goes upstairs to her room. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you wanted to talk about this. Because personally, I'd rather just not talk to her about it and just go on with what I'm doing in my life how I want to. But luckily, I have an amazing boyfriend. He's super supportive. I try to stay with him as much as I can, usually every weekend, and sometimes the weekday here and there. I'm excited because I got accepted into Bridgewater University before I was going to a community college studying biotechnology, and it just did not have the classes that I needed. The teachers were really stupid there, so I wasn't getting the education I needed. So I'll be going to Bridgewater for molecular biology and pre-med. So I will pretty much have no life, but I'm okay with that because it's what I like to study because I am an uber geek. Yeah, I'll admit that. But anyway, so I'll be living with him in his dorm, and it will just be like a great start to the life of Tyler. Oh yeah. In an environment much more accepting of the community than most college campuses. They have a huge pride center. They have events. They have Aware, which is like a group who meets like weekly to do events. They have a drag show every year that I did last year with my boyfriend, and it's just so much fun. And it's just like a great environment to be in. They're actually passing a rule on campus that beginning around spring semester, there will be a preferred name option for students, which is awesome because just for everyone in general, it will just make things a lot easier because then you don't have the professor calling your biological name. And if you tell people your preferred name already and then like they're calling it in class, just like it brings a lot of discomfort that you don't want in class. But hopefully I'm planning on filing my name change at the end of this summer just so I can avoid being uncomfortable and so like on my documents, my transcripts and everything I'll use the name I'd rather. I had my appointment last week at Fenway for my physical because it needed to be done before my psych eval for my hormones next Friday. I went to Fenway Health. It's in Boston. It's freaking awesome. It has everything from primary to dental to eye doctor to pharmacy to behavioral health all in one building. And it's for the LGBTQ community. It's just so nice to like sit in a waiting room surrounded by non-judgmental people who like somewhat understand you without you even knowing them. My doctor was the man. I think we ended up just talking more than the actual procedures that we're supposed to do for the physical, but that was fine with me. So I have an appointment next week. I am super excited. I just want to get the okay as soon as possible. My boyfriend is coming with me for the sport like I did for him, so I should be fine nervous-wise. I'm typically the one who worries less and just goes with the flow, so that's why I'm not really worried. But yeah, so I will update all you followers on how the appointment goes. Cross your fingers for me. And I probably will have another video when I hopefully get the green light for hormones and have my first shot. But I'm going to go now. It's hot as balls right now in my room. But talk to y'all later. Bye.